Have you ever felt left out or judged by people because they thought you were different from them? Maybe you have been discriminated against. How did this affect you? Maybe you felt misunderstood, ashamed, alone, afraid, and sad. That is what stigma might feel like. So, what is stigma?
Stigma is a set of negative beliefs and prejudices about a group of people. Stigma also includes behaviors towards groups of people. Many people face stigma because of their race, religion, gender, economic situation, and others. People with mental illness often face stigma and discrimination. According to World Health Identity Organization, mental health conditions have already prompted 90% globally. People living with mental illness often face stigma and discrimination. Sometimes you feel like no one else in this world has negative thoughts and feel like you do. Therefore, it's so hard to deal with those feelings and to be able to share your thoughts to others. You might worry about what other people might think of you. And on top of that, makes your thoughts and feeling worse.
There are various types of stigmas. However, the common ones are public stigma, self-stigma, and social stigma. Public stigma is negative belief about people. Social stigma is negative belief about a group. Self-stigma is negative belief about self. I will give some examples of social stigma that are very common in our culture. Number 1. No matter how well women do in their education, they end up in the kitchen too. Number 2. People who just came out of prison are often seen as the bad guy. Number 3. Disabled people are often seen as weak. You give my example of self-stigma.
You feel weak and alone and like you are not perfect.
Can you give one word to describe the effect of stigma?
The effect of stigma in one word. Hopeless or ashamed.
Thank you. Can you give two words to describe the effect of stigma?
Effect of stigma: lonely and depressed.
Thank you. Can you give two words to describe the effect of stigma?
Scared and sad.
Thank you. I have experienced self-stigma. I often feel like I'm different. I'm so scared to make friends. I feel very lonely. Luckily, I have my family. I reach out to them and share with them my feelings. Since then, I'm able to overcome my self-stigma and make friends. It is very important to ask for help and share your feelings because if you don't, it will get worse.
I have seen disabled people who face public stigma. We should not have negative thoughts for other people because at the end of the day, they can also be successful just like everyone. What we should do is give them support and stop blaming them. Why we make things so hard on ourselves by judging others who might undergoing same thing as we are? Instead of judging, we should break through the fear of mental health and start to talk in positive way. There are many ways to overcome stigma. Number 1, we should create a positive surrounding. Number 2, support others who are in the difficult situation. Number 3, use positive words. Number 4, stop labeling and judging others. And lastly, ask for help. If you have any problem in dealing with your thoughts.
In conclusion, let's create a better environment to help others feel supported and comfortable. We can change our culture. So, let's break the stigma together.